Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and you join me here once again on the Bristol map in Transport Fever 2. And we're starting in pause mode. A year or two after we finished the last episode, actually it might not be that long. I did do a fair amount of tidying up, but I can't remember. It seems so long ago after that little series of first looks that we did. It's so good to be back in a game that is a regular on the channel. Now I've stopped here for a particular reason and put it into pause mode because you may notice in the middle of the Severn estuary here we've got a dead station, a station which no longer exists. So boys and girls, can you recall what that was? What it would be? Yes, it is Port Skewett Pier. Yes, which I have now dismantled. And in fact, oh no, we have still got New Passage Pier over the other way, but the Severn ferry has gone. It is no more because we've created the Severn Tunnel junction here. We've put a train line between South Wales and Bristol, all the way over there in England. And we have down here, I probably need to do this, don't I? We have a tunnel under the Severn. You may recall, and I didn't spot this until I think I was actually editing the video when I realised what was going on and what had gone wrong in the previous episode of this series, that when I was sending my track depth down, yes, is it doing that? Is it doing it? Yes, it is. When I was sending my track depth down, what I hadn't realised was that the track depth isn't necessarily from the surface of the water. It's more likely to be the surface of the earth, the ground, underneath the water. So what I was actually building there was not a tunnel, but a cut. I'd driven a cut along the bed of the Severn. So my trains were driving through that, magically reinforced against the water by some magic known only to urban games. And I wasn't creating a tunnel at all, which explained the kind of odd sort of tunnels I got when I tried to come out from the water, under the water, onto the land. As I said, I thought, why is it building a tunnel entrance here? Because it wasn't building a tunnel at all under the water. But we do now have a tunnel. In fact, if we get this on, let's get to this train here. I have also replaced a lot of tracks. I spent a fair amount of money. All this is high-speed track now because we now have trains that can go very fast. Like these trains here, they go 100 and something. I'm not sure, what is their maximum speed? 100, yes. So, how are you doing? They make loads of money. These trains become very profitable. And he's already going to fit, not quite full. Okay, let's get on board, shall we? And I'll show you as we go down into the actual Severn Tunnel. This is so exciting. You see a tunnel entrance here. Yep, there it goes. And it's not just burrowing under the ground, it is actually burrowing under the water. Yes! Honestly. That was ridiculous. Oh God, I really do need to build an airport sometime soon, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we do now have that. We have a tunnel under the water, which is good. I also reconfigured the old Bristol to South Wales line. If I get the lines up here, that's you, isn't it? There you go. Which used to go on from New Passage, where they connected to the ferry, onto Severn Beach, just so they sort of loop back into the south side of Bristol. Yeah, what I've looked at, I've done a little bit more research into the actual lines that are running around here now. Now, as I knew when I created this New Passage, the Severn Ferry, all this bit here around Pilning, was that Pilning did have, or does have two stations. The New Passage here, which connects across the water, or was used for that connection, and also a later one which was introduced, I think, alongside the Severn Tunnel itself, called Low Level Pilning, was it called? Let me consult my map just for a moment, bear with me. Pilning Low Level it was called, yes, which I think is somewhere down here along the line of the track that goes down underneath the Severn, and that just sort of goes out to Patchway, back into Bristol and so on. And there isn't actually no service into Armonsbury, which I think we discussed when I actually put that line in. Now what I'm thinking of doing, in fact, is actually taking that station out, creating a new sort of Pilning station, but not along here. I'll put it up here, so it's kind of going to be Pilning high level, if you will. And so that I can actually keep trains running along this Almondsbury line here through Patchway and then into Parkway. So that I think is going to be coming. We'll deal with that, largely because we have a lot of demand here for people who want to go into Bristol Parkway, into the centre of Bristol itself. And the train service isn't sort of keeping up with that. Neither is my bus service. As you can see here, you kind of got a glimpse of it in the last episode. Bit of a traffic problem. Now, to be honest, this is actually realistic for modern day Bristol. It probably wasn't realistic for 1944 Bristol, but yeah, I'm ahead of my time. So we need to improve the train services around here, I think, and that's one way of doing it. And while we're here, the final thing I sort of fiddled with after I finished the last episode was I've rejigged Parkway Station a little bit because of the number of services we've got coming in here. And if I bring the lines up, here we go, you can see what I've done is I've put the Bristol Main Line service going into the base station here. And in fact, I think it was it sharing that? I think it was I can't remember where I finished off in the last episode. But the main line, the new Severn Tunnel service is going into the base station there. That sort of more local service from Pilning through Patchway is going here onto one of the main platforms, as is the other main Bristol to Midlands line, which goes up to Yate and Cam and Dursley. What I also did is I reconfigured the station slightly so I could get two terminals on this platform sort of space here. So if you look here, what I actually did, I simply inserted a piece of ordinary track down there in the middle, so it actually creates two platforms along that length of the actual physical platform. So so yeah, I could have got 4 platforms now for the space of 3 really. But what I'm thinking is this platform area here is the same length as the base station, and what I'd noticed was that my Fast Express was often getting held up at these signals around here by the local services. So I think what I'll do is I'll switch these platforms around on that. So if we take the Bristol and South Wales, you can in fact go to no, actually I want to be on the station, don't I? That's it. So the Bristol and South Wales can go to platform 1, and the main line can go to platform 3. So if we look at that again now, yeah, I think that should work a little bit better, I hope. Anyway, that's what we're doing. We may well actually expand Parkway as we add more and more services to it, because it is in real life a bit of a hub. Now all that, am I going to do that now? Actually, let's do that while I'm talking about it. I did have another great project planned for this episode, which we might get to if I can do this bit quickly enough. Right, the issue I've got round Pilning is that, oddly enough, don't go there, go there, is that the residences have moved to the north of Pilning. So a station down here would be more logical because it wouldn't impact on the residents. But no, I've made my mind up. I'm going to be ahistorical, I think that's a word, and put the station in here at, we'll call it Pilning High Level, in honour of the low level station, obviously. So we don't have any trains here at the moment, no. That's good. Right, so what are we going to do? Let's get building. Take all these away. I'm not sure I wanted to do that. What's that? Oh, that's the tool delivery, isn't it? Is that line actually... Oh, I can't tell anymore. Is that line used? I'm not sure it is. That's a very good question, actually. Thornbury Bulk, where do you go? You just go... you just go up there. Ah, right. So, yeah, that was part of my plan, was to connect the manufacturing plant into the rest of this network. Actually, no, it wasn't. Yes, I had that line in there so I could feed new trains out of the depots here out to that side of the map. That's what that line was doing there. Okay, so it's not a big deal at the moment. Right, that's unsightly. It looks a bit like a crocodile or something, doesn't it? It looks like a prehistoric skeleton of some description. Right, let's get the train station in. We want a building. We want it to be a British. We want it to be brown. And this is actually going to be... Yeah, there's going to be nothing beyond this, so it could be a terminal station. But I'm not going to do that. I think I'll leave it as a pass-through station, just in case I think of something more interesting to do with it. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay, so we want to spin you around a little bit like that. You are brown. I think... What length is that? We don't want catenary. 160, that's more than enough, I think, for this. Actually, that's interesting. Is it in a bit of a dip there? I think it is, so it could almost be low level. But no, we'll put it up here, I think. It just wants to be a small building. It is... Oh, that is the smallest, isn't it? It doesn't look that small, actually, does it? Could you... Oh, you just slipped straight in there. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. That's sweet, I think. So we'll call you... And I dare say that that's one or two of you who are train and rail experts and familiar with this part of the world may actually tell me there is actually a station called Pilning High Level. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's not. I haven't done that much research. What am I doing? I want to delete this road. Not all that road. Can I? Oh, I can afford it. Stop shilly-shallying, man. Right, so this is going to be a city road. We're going to have something reasonably speedy, like 30 miles an hour. See, that does look like quite a large building, doesn't it? I'd rather... Can we get something smaller on there? I think. Buildings. Passenger buildings. I think we could. Yeah, something like that. But if I want to use the brown... No, there are small ones. No, that's fine. Yeah, let's get rid of you. Well, I could leave it as just that, couldn't I? Yeah, that will do fine. That will do fine. So let's get some road in there. There you go. Yeah, nothing's in there. It kind of works. Okay, can I upgrade you to... Two buildings will be moved, that's fine. Well, we'll leave it like that then. Okay, and let's put in a little bit of road. If I put you to there... That's a very unsightly junction. I don't like unsightly junctions. Let's take you down there. That's fine. Okay, we've had a compulsory purchase a couple of buildings, but that's okay. I have in fact paid off my loan, so I have got, at the moment, nearly 39 million to play with, if I so desire. Right, we could do with some bus stops, I suppose, and that's in the buildings, isn't it? I'll just use you. We'll put them on both sides of the road, just in case I... Right, do we have... Okay, we do have a bus line here. So let's have a look at you. So we've got Pilning Station Loop. Okay, so I think we just need to replace that station road with whatever that's called. I'll change that name to something more relevant to the actual town of Pilning. But yeah, I'll leave that for the moment. I'll do that off camera as I usually do. Manage the line. And Station Road will... Actually, if I add you to that, then take Station Road out. There, right. I was wondering why I wasn't seeing the line for the buses, but I had already pre-selected to only show me the trains. It's one of those little UI things I often fail to notice. 1, 2... Actually, no, let's take Station Road out of there. Do we need Pilning Street, to be honest? Yeah, let's click that. What have I just done? Oh, I need to click Add Station. There you go. Let's take Pilning Street out. That looks better. We're not coming out here though, so we probably want a bus stop just in case they develop out here. I think, yeah, that makes sense to me. So let's get you out the way. Right, let's fiddle with these roads. Let's improve these roads a bit. These are very poor quality roads. So we want to take you. We'll just take you out there. And we want that bus stop. Which way round is that route actually going? It's going back up, so I think, yes, if we have it on that side of the road. That side of the road. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and finally, let's add you into that route. Manage the line. So after Wainbridge Crescent, we'll go to whatever that is called, Queen's Way. Again, I'll rename that at some point. This is looking fine, I think. Do we need the waypoint there still? If I take that waypoint out. Okay, it's good. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm sure it was there for a reason. But we don't need it at the moment. Right, that's good. So we've got the buses to do that. So we need to address the Bristol and Wales South line. Bristol and South Wales line. So you're not going to New Passage. Okay, so we'll add you in there. Take New Passage out. Okay. What's your problem there? There's no crossover here. That might explain it. Yes, that would be why. So let's, in fact, get rid of you. I'm just wondering, actually, could we... track, that's what we're after. High speed, no catenary, that's good. Could I do you... can I get you across there at all? No. Okay, let's get rid of you then. And you, let's put you back in. Okay. Can we? You can't get... Right, you need to go after there. Too much... it doesn't like that at all, does it? Okay, let's redraw this entire depot supply route. Let's get you out of there, and we need... That looks a bit better, I think, doesn't it? I think, can we do that? Can I bring you a little bit? Okay, so we've got you. That's fine. Good. Right, so does that line work now? No, don't want track, we want the station. Bristol and South Wales. It does! Yep, no exclamation marks. You are fine. Okay, these are very old trains. How fast do they go? They go a maximum of 60, which is probably about right for this sort of route. But the capacity is 56. The route is slightly shorter and easier now, so we might be okay. Yeah, we might be able to improve the capacity. They might be able to improve the frequency, rather, is what I'm after. I was thinking of saying. Get rid of the track. There we go. We'll leave the station and port in there for the time being. I'll smooth that mess out in a bit. Right. Now, the big plan for this episode was not to fiddle a bit more with that, but to deal with Bristol. To deal with the one set of tracks that I've not included in the map so far, and the set of tracks which highlight the fact that I really wasn't paying attention to the reality of Bristol when I laid down my stations to start with. What we want to do here is actually lay down the connection between Bristol Templemeads and Clifton Down. And both stations are in somewhat the wrong orientation to do this. So I'm not going to fiddle with the stations. I'm going to leave the stations as they are and see if we can get through Bristol here. This is going to mean a lot of compulsory purchase, of demolition. So let's crack on with this. We don't want trucks, we want tracks. We'll use standard track here, and again, I don't think this is electrified. I may be wrong. Right, I can draw you out here. You are going to be expensive. Now the thing is, the creator of the map, Specialist Zero, if I remember correctly, has paid attention to and represented the fact that Bristol is a hilly city. So there's lots of gradients in here, which is going to be entertaining. Don't think that's going to be a problem. No, because we're going to need to stretch out from here anyway. Actually, let's get rid of that and that. Okay. I think going down will be good. That's, oh dear me, that's as steep as we can go down. Now, looking at the map, it goes from Templemeads to Clifton by a fairly circuitous route around the districts of Bristol. In fact, it goes pretty much. Where does it go? Looking at my map here, and I'll try and get this on the screen while I'm doing the edit. It actually goes up. It actually goes past Easton. Yeah, you see, Templemeads should be sort of here, really. It should be more vertical than I've got it horizontal here. So it will go around Easton and then come down through districts that aren't represented on the map, like Redlands and Cottam. Now, Cottam is. If I. No, I need to bring it in that way. Okay. Right, let's see. If I keep it up here and then bring it down across there, let's see if that will work. Okay, we don't want a bridge. I'll have earthworks. We'll have an embankment there, I think. Let's try that. What's it complaining of now? What are you complaining of? Train 9? No, don't be ridiculous. Honestly. Why is it complaining that there is track going out the other side of the station? That makes no sense at all. Right, let's carry on with... No, it's going to be slow track. And here. It's going to be collisions with these... Okay, with that road. So if we get rid of, okay, we'll delete you. Okay, now what happens? Can I, in any sense, I can't. Okay, you're happy doing that. But that's an invisible bridge. What if we put a real bridge in there? Do I have any real bridges? Bridge pillar collision. No. Okay, let's get rid of that. That's going to... Yeah. The tram tracks aren't going to be happy with that. You know, needs must. Okay, so if we take you, it'd be nice if we can get a fair, rather than actually doing what the train track really does, is go round the house, well, all the way round there. If I get a straight track out up to somewhere here between Kingsdown and Brandon Hill, I think that's what I'll do. Again, so it's not in any sense realistic. It's a representation, I think, is what we're looking for here. There probably is an underground section here somewhere, isn't there? So could we go underground? If we go down, let's go down a bit more. Aha! Right. Will that work? Okay, let's drag you to there as well. I'll worry about the tram tracks later, I think. Yeah, I'm sure we can find a way around that. Okay, let's concentrate on the track, on the train track. Okay, we don't want you to come up, we want you to stay down. Okay, that's looking reasonably good. Ooh, some nasty... Ooh, dear. I didn't do that. That was the game did that, Gov. Honest. Nasty bit of road. Okay, well, it seems to be happy-ish with that. Well, let's build it and see what it's done. I'm not sure I like going up here, to be honest. But that's what we've done. Okay. No, let's get rid... this is an appalling piece of road. Right, that looks better. Not sure it's going to help me much in... Ooh, ooh. Look, it's letting me build it, Ma. Ah. Okay, you're coming out a bit early. I'd like you to... actually, if I go there... I love all these little houses around here. That's nice. Rather than all the big skyscrapers. It looks kind of more suburban, doesn't it? I think. Now, where was that? Okay, if I get rid of you... Where's my train track? There you are. You are a very slow piece of track. Where are you coming out from? Where are you coming out from? Where's the... somewhere... Oh, that looks nasty. That doesn't look good at all. So perhaps if we delete that bit of road as well. Okay, that's better. That is better, I think. So if we're doing that, now we probably do need a little bit tighter than that. What speed am I getting here? 48. Collision with what? Oh, that bit of road. Okay. Right, let's take this back just a little bit. I want to get rid of the track. Can I get rid of the track and not the... Oh, I do wish we had a proper underground building mode. It would make life so much better. Okay, let's take you then. 20. No, that is ridiculously slow. 40. I'll give you 40. But no, slower than that. Okay, right. I'm liking that. That looks like a good bend. Yes. Okay, let's take that. And you. Are you snapped? You are snapped. That looks good. Okay, so... what's it going to let me do? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Right, so... where are we going to take this? If we... okay, we can take you into there. We're building an invisible bridge. Actually, there is a very short length. There's a couple of short lengths of bridge across roads around Cottam, Clifton. Is it Kingstown? That sort of way, anyway. No, it's not. It might be. No, it's not. Yeah, I'm not sure. somewhere around. Yeah, up White Ladies Road and Gloucester Road or Cheltenham Road. There are some railway bridges up there. Okay. Right, so again, let me build a wooden bridge. Let's not have a wooden bridge. Can we have a proper sort of modern bridge? Yeah, you guys don't have stands, and I'm just too idle, I'm afraid, to put my own in. Do we have any other... no. Actually, I'm just trying to think, does it look like that? Actually, I quite like that. I do quite like that. And I think that gives us a reasonable line to get into Temple Mead. Stop colliding with stuff. There! Got it. I think that gives us a reasonable line, and with any luck we can get down in time to get into Bristol. Temple Meads. Right, good. I think we're getting there. Okay, so can I get you down then? It says not, but I'm not going to... No. It's a bit too close to those roads, isn't it? That's the problem. Or is it the game just wanting to snap them to roads? No, he's trying to connect to... Aha! Right. Yeah, I think it might be trying to snap to the road or something. We are very close though to that road, which I think is... Yeah, we are too close to that road. I'd rather not delete that. We're going to need a tighter turn out of that tunnel, I'm afraid. After all that. Okay. Really? 75 miles an hour? I suppose we are going a bit straighter then, and we're going downhill as well. That's okay. No, that looks like a good line, actually. Where's that bridge? Where is that bridge? And it doesn't mind putting it up there. Okay. Let's use you. And you can come along here alongside. And not collide with anything. You beauty. I love you. I love you dearly. Right, and bring you in. Okay. Okay, turning the shift on. We've got bridge pillar collisions. If I take that out there. Okay, we're running out of money because this is very expensive. Nearly 4 million just to do that. No, I think we need to come down sooner, don't we? Can we bring that bridge down sooner? Didn't mean to delete you. Sorry. Sorry, old chap. Right, let's see that. Bring you down much more. Oh, you are coming down as quickly as you can anyway. Nope, nope. Try that again. Right, the problem here is I'm sure I was going up there, that part of the rail. We do not want to do that. We want to come on down as soon as we can. Okay. You don't like the slope. Why do you not like the slope? Because you're doing something strange. That's why. Don't go up. Go down. Honestly, sometimes you think, who's in charge here? Right, that looks okay. You say too much slope, but I think that's just slope on the building, isn't it? Okay. Can we move you out a bit more? I think that's looking okay. The thing is, are we going down quickly enough? We can't go down any quicker. So yes, we are going down as quickly as we possibly can. And I think again that looks like a good line. That looks like a good line. Get you connected up. Which track am I on? I can't see what I'm doing in that tunnel now. Where? Ah, okay. If I get rid of that house, does that help at all? A little bit. Yes, yeah, I think I can see what I'm doing. Right, there you go. Gotcha. Right, now that you're visible, we'll bring you... We'll get rid of that stretch of road. There you go. Don't know what chaos I'm causing to the bus network, but don't snap. There you go. Okay, if we don't go straight down, we don't want to go up either. No, that is flat. No, we do need to carry on down. Oh, we're not getting the bridge. That's a slight disappointment. Slight disappointment. Okay, but being on the ground here, we should be in a better place, I think, to get into the station. Stop snapping, honestly. Right. Okay. This is looking okay, I think. Going to be destroying all sorts of beautiful city centre buildings. And that's a very naff looking bit of track. There. And you've made the road look weird again. Okay, that's fine. That's because you want to. There you go. Okay, does that look... That looks okay. Can we get into the station? Oh, we can. We can. Right. We may well need more platforms in Bristol Temple Meads as well, so yeah, we may need to redesign the station. But that looks more than doable. So let's borrow a few dollars from the oldie bank. Don't need you on the screen anymore. Let's get you in there. And there. To be honest, I'd rather you were on one of these outer tracks, but what happens if I delete you guys? And you? And you? Where can I bring you? It's obviously the effect I think it has on the roads. That's what it's complaining about. Oh, and you're the cheapest. I like the cheapest. All these lovely skyscrapers. Right. I think, yes, we've done it. We've made a decision. We're going to bring you into this track here. For less than $500,000. That is magnificent. Well, that was a lot. That was actually a lot simpler than I feared. Right. We have problems with trams and trains. And the Clifton Down Local, that is the tram line, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, the train I think will sort itself out in a minute when I unpause the game. But let's see. How am I going to get... Let's have a look. Where's the tram line going? You're a tram. There you go. Okay. What's the route it's trying to take? So you're going from Alma Vale there in Clifton to Hampton Park up there. Okay. Then Jacob Wells Road, which is down there, and Brandon Hill Station. What if you... The trouble is a slope. That's the problem, isn't it? Here's a slope. Could we take you... I'm thinking going around the other way, to be honest. Yeah, is connecting it not through here, but over here. I think that would work. I think that... Yes, let's do that. Can we upgrade these roads? We'll put electric tram tracks on them. We'll upgrade you. Yeah. Yeah. Up here. Is that route working now? Let's just check. It is. Splendid. So, what we want... Okay, what have we got in Temple Meads? Okay, so platform 4 is currently unused, which is the one at the far side, which doesn't help me at all. So... okay, we could perhaps move the Bristol and Bath main line to platform 4. Or we could move our local services out there. Can we do that? Can I stretch that track to go? Let's get you out of the way. Let's take you down. Can I put you out there like that? That looks very possible indeed. We'll double slip that so that can serve as a crossover. Okay, magnificent. Right, we're going to need a crossover here as well. Can we do that? This is a very tight bend. Too much curvature. Ooh, okay, that's very slow, but that it does. Wow. Imagine trying to do that in train fever or transport fever even. I mean, that, no, you wouldn't. It would have been impossible. Right, some signalling. Let's get some signals, a little bit of one way. We'll turn the auto signal on. We'll take it down to 500 meters. Not quite sure what that distance is, but okay, so we're going out that way. That's no, out that way. There we go. Okay, we've got 3 sets of lights between the station. That's okay. That should be fine. And coming out of here, yeah, we should have one there, I think. Oh, it doesn't want to be one way, does it, that one? No. Stop that. Because you've got trains coming in on there, potentially. There you go. And actually, you want to stop there. We'll have the out. Yeah, we'll line you up there. That's good. So going into Clifton Down. We'll put another one here for good measure. That's fine. Right, so what services do we have going into Clifton Down at the moment? Let's look at trains rather than trams. Okay, so this again is a bit of a local line. Actually, well, the purple one here, the Bristol Parkway to Clifton Down, is a very local line. It only serves those 2 stations, but Parkway is a major. It's definitely a major station, so I'm treating that as a significant service. And this longer, more involved route, I will treat. Well, it's suburban, isn't it? Basically, so I think we could have. I could possibly change the station up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, no, we're not going to do that. let's put in our new line. So we're on a new line. It's going to be everything. It's going to go from here, from Clifton down to Bristol Temple Meads. It's chosen platform 4, and you've chosen a stupid colour. That sort of blacky grey colour. Oh, beautiful, excellent. And what platform are you here in Clifton Down? The wrong one. There you go, we'll put you on there. Right, that is excellent. So I'm going to need more money just to buy some trains. Okay, we'll borrow 20 million, so I've got 40 million in the bank to spend. And we want oh, can we get can we actually get to platform 4 from here? It doesn't look like we can. Let's get these trains out of the way. I don't think, oops, no, that is a single track going there to platforms 3 and 4. So we don't have any problem, I think, removing that. From there. Are you high speed at that point? Don't think you are. Okay, let's put some high speed track in. There we go. No catenary, but you know we're not doing that. It is high speed. I've lost the track again. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so if we put that into there like so, perhaps I ought to take those buildings off there. Where the heck are you going? What the? No, don't do that. Do this. That's much more logical. Okay. Right, so we can now get trains on that platform, which is what we want to do. We're going to need to use one of these depots here. We'll take them out of there. And what train should we put on here? Oh, that's, yes, we do have that multiple unit. Though it's electric. No, I don't want an electric. Oh, what's this? The Brighton. Does this include the power unit? Oh, that's a jolly good question. Built by Metropolitan Carmel and owned, recently electrified. Is it electric? It's diesel. Providing. Okay. Following withdrawal, the carriages were separated and operated independently, or were sold off to become. No, that's not what I'm interested in. That's fascinating history, but I don't think they're trains in their own. It says it travels at. Add another one. Okay. Right. Will that work? Are these powered units? Let's find out. Well, I'm fascinated. Oh, I need to give that line a name, don't I? Well, it seems to be happy with that. They're moving. I mean, this is going to be fascinating. Actually, this will be our first diesel as well. Did they have diesel in 1944? Well, they do now. There's a driver. That does look very luxurious, but then we are talking about going to Clifton, aren't we? This is extraordinary. Extraordinary. This is very impressive indeed. So that's it. I think we'll call this one to a halt. I will have to double check that vehicle. There's a few things I need to sort out as well on the map, as you saw, but we'll do that off camera so it's all perfect when you come back for the next episode of Transport Fever. So we'll leave you with this view of our brand new line. I'll find a name for it at some point soonish as we head out from Bristol Temple Meads through the city centre all the way to Clifton Down. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode of Transport Fever 2. Oh look, Bristol traffic. If you have, be lovely to hear from you. A little bit of a like would be awesome. Even better, if they've got anything to say, recommendations, suggestions, hints, tips, criticisms even of what we're doing, then please do just drop a note into the comments below. That would... Oh, I need to fix that road. It'd be great to hear from you. Yeah, and of course, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, you could do that now. And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever 2. Until the next time, bye-bye for now.